won't stop till I hear him say,
Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, and foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Guys and gals, in today's video breakdown, we are going to do a technical analysis dive on some of the tweets and some of the things that I've mentioned to you guys on the Twitter space that have come into fruition over the past 3 months. With that being said, in today's breakdown, we're going to cover technical analysis on XRP, gold, GBP JPY, as well as the DXY. If technical analysis video breakdowns like this help you all out, understand price action a little bit better. If you guys follow me on Twitter, make sure that you guys smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We really do appreciate it. As always, if you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, make sure that you copy the link in the description down below. We are shadow banned on Twitter. I do apologize for that, but however, Twitter does not like the fact that we speak the truth here at CYPRX. So we are first going to start on XRP, then we're going to move to gold, then we're going to move to GBP JPY, and then we're going to move to the DXY. Some call outs and some significant things that I've said to you guys on the Twitter space that have come into fruition. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm very particular with what it is that I tweet to you guys and where it is that I put the tweets out to you all. So right here, we can see this was on August 18th, roughly at around 11:50 p.m. We can see that I mentioned the psychological level of 32 cents. I said, if price can sustain a bullish hold above 32 cents, giving you guys that significant target, watch out for 41 to 45 cents intraday trading scalps. If 32 cents breaks bearish with a daily bearish candlestick close, all hell breaks loose beneath June lows. And I sent you guys an analysis as well as a screenshot with a little smiley face emoji because this was a price target evaluation telling you guys that prices were going to drop down into 32 cents. And as you guys can see, where price action is currently at now, roughly at around 32 cents to the T. Price action on XRP dropped straight into that significant price level. So hopefully, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I've been saving people's portfolios for quite some time since I hopped back on Twitter, giving you guys price analysis. Nothing that I constitute here is financial advice. But if you guys, again, paid attention to what it is that I say to you all on Twitter, you guys can see that I tweeted this out to you all at a top. Price depreciated in value all the way to 32 cents. And then just last evening, when price dropped into that 32 cent significant psychological level, I said to you all, okay, now let's jump down to the hourly time frame just to show you guys how nasty the price predictions here at CYPRX are. I said to you all, right down here, you guys can see where the tweet came out on the hourly chart. Down here at the bottom, this gray line depicts where the tweet was sent out to you guys. So roughly right here after the liquidity grab came into fruition, you guys can see I tweeted out, if XRP can hold above 32 cents, we might see a bullish relief rally. For lower price to come into fruition, we must see a bearish close below 32 cents. As you guys can see, 32 cents is right here. Significantly, I will round that off for you guys. And now you guys can see we have seen a bullish relief pump, just like I told you guys on Twitter right here. If bullish holds happen above 32 cents, we might see a bullish relief rally. And since then, price action on XRP has appreciated almost 6% since the time of that tweet. Just to show you guys, I put my money where my mouth is. Now, long-term XRP, what do I think is potentially happening? You guys saw a depreciation in value of the DXY today, which is specifically why the cryptocurrency markets are pumping. We have some bullish fundamentals coming out for the rest of the month of September. Let's pay attention to those. We have the Ethereum merge. We have potential the Flare network coming out towards the rest of this year, right? Those are all things that will most likely drive hype into this cryptocurrency market. Overall, the macro perspective in comparison to the DXY and the DXY strength still needs to be paid attention to. We have interest rate hikes coming out in the next 2 weeks. So with that being said, track forexfactory.com and you guys and gals pay attention to the price fluctuations that could potentially take place on XRP. I am still sitting on my analysis and saying that until we break May and April highs, roughly at around 65 to 77 cents, we are not going to scream that the bottom is in here at CYPRX. I will continue to give you guys intraday trading analysis and updates on my Twitter page. As you guys can see so far, and if you backtrack any of the other tweets that I put out to you guys, our tweets are pretty accurate. If you guys want to follow us, you're more than welcome to. Let's move on to the next trading pair. We have gold. A gold analysis that I sent you guys months ago has now come into fruition, just to again show you guys that we put our money where our mouth is at. So we're going to go to the 4-hour chart on gold. I told you guys on June 15th at 2 a.m. in the morning, right here, right before gold fell off the face of the earth, gold breaking this is all planned. Save this tweet. Here's the tweet right here where I sent the analysis to you guys, telling you all that gold was going to depreciate in value before we do see a bullish rally or a bullish run on gold, mainly because we see trendline liquidity beneath these lows. We see a previous area where the banking institutions bought from at a discount from beforehand, and this was roughly in 2020 when the pandemic came into the quantitative easing hype cycle, right? With that being said, we see the price targets of 17 and 1600 that I was illuminating with this illumination tool, and I was telling you guys that we have trendline liquidity beneath lows that will eventually be targeted. We will see lower price action on gold, and then eventually we will see an appreciation overall on gold if you guys are gold investors to take out these equal highs. Now, when to say that that is going to come into fruition, who knows? Personally, I do think that gold needs to drop a little bit lower before we do see new all-time highs on gold. However, just to put my money where my mouth is at, you guys can see that when I tweeted that out, it was at June 15th at 2 a.m. in the morning. And since then, you guys, again, saving people's portfolios. Where are we at now? Let's jump to the 8-hour just to show you guys again. Hopefully you all are paying attention to our Twitter page, making sure that you guys are, again, taking into accountability from an investor's perspective what it is that we are trying to teach here at CYPRX. Logical, reasonable, target areas based off of retail money in the market. You guys can see this was the retail trend line that we were targeting when I posted that tweet to you guys. And since then, we have seen a nasty depreciation on gold. Personally, I think we need to see some type of reaccumulation down here in this box on gold, taking out all of these equal lows before we do see a price appreciation back to the upside. But overall, long term in the next 5 to maybe 7 years, I think for one gold ounce, it is going to be well over $3,000. So just keep that in mind, not financial advice. I know that that is one way I am hedging my cash against inflation. Okay. So moving on, let's go over to GBP JPY. This is probably the biggest call out that I've made to the general public on Twitter. I make call outs like this on a weekly basis in the GBP JPY group chat here at CYPRX. But this is just to show you guys that I put my money where my mouth is at, ahead of the curve on Twitter for the public eye to see. This is a tweet that I put out on July 21st at 8 p.m. You guys can see via the gray line where that tweet came into fruition at. And I said to you guys, GBP JPY above 15600, Q3 August, here we go. Bullish targets for the month of August, number one, 166.00. That's where I want you guys to orient your attention to. Now, the only thing that was negative about this tweet was that the price action came into fruition in the first week of September. With that being said, you guys can see that since that tweet has come out, and I tweeted that to you guys at a low right before the market violated that low and ran higher, you guys can see that since that tweet, we have appreciated on GBP JPY over 650 pips, coming and smashing into the psychological level target 166.00 that I called out to the T 2 months almost in advance. Again, putting my analysis on the line for the world to see, to prove to you guys that I know what it is that I'm talking about via technical analysis in this market. I've created a course with over 60 hours of course material with deep perspectives on how it is that I analyze the market. If anybody is interested in that, again, the link is in the description down below. You guys are more than welcome to reach out to me via email, to schedule a Zoom call to ask any questions that you may have. This is just to show you guys that my analysis works on commodities, it works on crypto, it works on forex. I haven't tested it out in the stock markets. If I was a stock market trader, I would almost 100% guarantee that I could apply this strategy in the stock market as well. It is a naked price action strategy based off of logic, based off of bank and institutionalized liquidity. We do not utilize indicators. We do not utilize support, resistance, or trend line methodologies. None of that retail crap. If you're really looking to take it upon yourself to elevate your trading game, nothing that we constitute is financial advice. But if you want to learn how I personally read the markets, that link is in the description down below. Moving on, the last tweet that I want to take your attention to of a significant price call out that we called well in advance on our Twitter page. Again, if you don't follow us on Twitter, take it into consideration. Nothing that we constitute as financial advice, but just showing you guys how it all works out. I just showed you guys how XRP and most of the cryptocurrency market has appreciated in value. Mainly that is because we are seeing a level rejection on the DXY, where the DXY has since yesterday's bullish run depreciated in value. But what I want to take your attention to is down here where I said the DXY will most likely hit these levels by the end of the year, which will cause another crypto market downfall. Be aware of this temporary pump. The elite's agenda has not yet been completed. And this was all the way back in July of 2022 on the 21st of July at 7:30 a.m. And since then, you guys have seen a depreciation in the cryptocurrency market and an appreciation in the DXY. Mainly, again, I was doing what? Targeting specific levels on the DXY. You guys can see what those specific targets were here with this screenshot. Personally, when I call these levels out to you guys, I was looking more so at the 117 to 120 area. I'm now readjusting those targets and I'm looking for an appreciation up until 113 to maybe 116 max. When we do see some type of distribution up here in this area, then I will say that the elite's agenda is complete. If we zoom out on the higher time frame, if we go to the daily chart, you guys can see that this is where the banking institutions would most likely sell from a premium based off of where they've sold from in the past. Okay, here are those significant price levels. This was roughly in 2001. Okay, so where I'm expecting the market to push up to on the DXY is roughly to these highs before we do see a depreciation in value or a major depreciation in value on the DXY. Now, we need to be cognizant of the interest rate hikes that could come out in the next 2 weeks. With that being said, I will bite the bullet. And if this analysis does not come into fruition, I will reevaluate, meaning that if the Fed comes out with a more dovish perspective with the interest rate hikes and we see a depreciation in value or easing of the DXY, then I will reevaluate. Most likely that will drive a cryptocurrency market temporary bullish pump, meaning that if we do see the DXY pull back down into these lows, I'd mentioned to you guys on previous YouTube videos that that is the only thing right now that will drive the cryptocurrency market to new highs, is if we do see a depreciation in value on the DXY back down into May and April lows. With that being said, that's my cryptocurrency, commodity, and forex wrap up for you guys for the month of July and August, giving you guys price predictions. I will give you guys 2-month updates like this every 2 months, giving you guys a breakdown of some of the call outs that we've made here at CYPRX, showing you guys how they've come into fruition time and time again across the current markets, whether that's crypto, commodities, or indices, or maybe even potentially forex. We give call outs on our Twitter page. Nothing that we constitute as financial advice. This is just an attempt to show you guys that we know what it is that we're talking about here via technical analysis. We're not bullish moon boys. We're not giving you guys unrealistic expectations from this market. We're giving you guys logical target areas time and time again in the market, showing you guys that we make call outs well in advance. Blessings to you guys all. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Like this video and give it a thumbs up if you do like the technical analysis that we provide here at CYPRX. If anybody's interested in that mentorship, the link is in the description down below. You can simply visit cyprx.teachable.com. The link for our Twitter and the link for my CYPRX customer support email is down in the description below as well. As always, be cognizant, guys and gals. Be aware. Please, I ask that you stay safe in this market, regardless if you trade crypto, forex, commodities, or indices. Make sure that you are attempting to protect your capital. Nothing that we constitute here is financial advice, and I will see you guys in the next YouTube video breakdown.
Won't stop till I hear him say